Welcome back to Ghost of Saltmarsh. Braving the dangers of the underwater maze known as the Sunken Citadel, the party once again faced the serpentine sorceress Bellic and the Gothias tree, who was once a sea trent that they had saved in Dunwater. Her magic evil had defiled this swamp treant, and she was using it to create magic apples that could either cure or kill. After a great battle with Bellic, after her defeat, it was decided to humanely put the swamp treant down, thus ending the magic the apples once held. Quest complete, the party, out of potions, water-breathing potions or whatnot, gains exit with the help of a bronze dragon, her wormling that they saved. Back aboard the sea ghost, the druid Ruberos, having fulfilled his calling, parts ways with the party, transforms into an octopus and swims away. And the crew once again sets sail for Saltmarsh. That was 6 long days ago. For the sea ghost is adrift at sea, no wind behind its sail, no land in sight, dead in the water. Cuddy was the first to mysteriously disappear. Every day after, a dwarf crew member would vanish. The crew was once 12, now it finds its numbers dwindling down to 8. And that's where we're going to begin. So, I guess if you guys were wanting to explore Cuddy's disappearance, you could do that. So, you know, to go more in detail, one night you went to Cuddy's room, and it's like she had all these potions all over her counter, and it's like she was making stuff, she was up to something, and then that night she just disappeared. And no sign of foul play or anything like that.
Well, I said it was bad luck to have a woman on board the boat. And everyone knows that.
Well, I say look on the bright side. Now that we're down to just 6, there's a lot more provisions to go around.
Well, we need a full crew if we're going to finally get some wind behind this boat.
Well, we're stuck here.
She had her magics. I know she would do something. But don't, Elder, you talk to the gods. Maybe you can get the wind beneath our wings.
I trust that the great gods of the deep sea will guide us to where we need to go, and they've claimed the lives on this ship for a reason.
Well, I'll tell you this, everyone's looking downright gloomy. On the old ship that I used to sail on, whenever everyone got gloomy, good song would put wind in the sail.
Like a sermon?
Like an old shanty.
Oh. I don't know any of those.
I've got one for us.
As soon as he starts to sing, Shark exits up there.
Alright, crew, listen up. We're gonna have a song. My mother told me someday I will buy a galley with good oars, sail the distant shores, stand upon the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven, you many foemen, you many foemen. Sing along. My mother told me someday I will buy a galley with good oars, sail the distant shores, stand upon the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven, you many foemen, you many foemen.
Unfortunately, the crew seems kind of disappointed because they've lost some of their friends. One crew member's barking at your singing.
Yeah.
Gilfin's like,
Just stop fucking barking.
Gilfin's like, you know, I love singing with you, Jackable, but ever since we destroyed those apples, the life-saving apples, you know I needed one of those for me condition.
Well, at least we got a nice deck dog to run around and everyone to pet.
Yeah, read the room, Jacobo. Come on.
Sorry.
Needed them apples. That was the only treasure I would have taken out of there. When you guys all had to get all high and mighty and put a tree down.
Seemed like the humane thing to do.
I don't even remember doing that. I don't see how it's my fault.
Maybe it's all that bloodlust I feel now. All those creepy dreams I'm having every night.
I had the most intense, visceral dream the other night. I was underwater, and there were these tentacles all over the place, and I drowned, and went to stay with the great old ones for all of eternity. It was very reassuring. That's probably what happened to the other crewmates. Lucky ducks.
Is that heaven or hell?
Oh, there is no heaven and hell.
But that's where you go when you die? Davy Jones' locker?
That's right. You join the great old ones in the beyond.
What happens in the beyond? Do you get riches? Do you live forever?
No, it's pretty much just black and eternal nothingness. From what I hear. But I don't know. I haven't been yet, unfortunately.
Jack, but what did you find in Cuddy's room when you went looking for it? I wonder if she just gave up on us and just kind of went crazy and jumped ship.
Can I make some sort of perception check
Sure.
to see what I found out?
Yeah.
Investigation would have been only an 8. That's not a good first
She
roll.
was working on potions. There was some healing potions you found, greater healing potions, like about 3 of them. And it looks like she was working on some kind of explosive grenade-like potion.
I just found a bunch of that weird chemistry she had going on. Looked like some basic old healing potions. And, well, not basic. They were pretty good, actually. I sipped on one a little bit. But then there was some sort of, like an explosive sort of potion. It looks like it smelled like sulfur to me.
She's always up to something shady.
Blasting powder that the dwarves might know something about.
Can't believe she didn't make us any more of that water-breathing stuff. That was handy. But I don't like losing half our crew, or a quarter of our crew. I don't know what's up with these dwarfs. They always say the ships are cursed, but maybe we did something wrong destroying them apples. Well, sun's setting. We'll let Shark take over and hit some shut-eye.
I'll go sit up in the crow's nest for a while.
Alright, you go up the crow's nest. You go downstairs to do your dark deeds.
I'm going here. To the head of the ship. Elder Green wants to stare down at the water.
He feels like something's staring back at him. Like there's something out there.
Something always is.
And I'm looking out across the water as the moon comes up over the horizon.
And you sit in that crow's nest. You start thinking about Cherry. And
Wonder what that old bitch is up to these days.
your eyes start closing.
Got my feet up. Cozy
You're
little-
kind of comfortable,
cozy
yeah.
little hobbit, like
Yeah.
in the crow's nest.
And you fall asleep. And you're awakened to a loud ruckus and a splash
Whoa, what? Where?
on the back of the boat. Back of the captain's wheel.
I'll look over there. See if I can see down there. Oi!
You see one of the dwarfs in a fetal position, kind of shivering, and blood and body parts on the part of the boat.
Oi there, what's going on?
He's freaking out. It was quick.
I toss the rope
I'll
down
go to investigate.
and I whee, slide down that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Real fast.
You land up there. He's crumbled in a ball, and you see the remains of Shark, the quartermaster's hand and his leg and his sword. Just the whole back's bloodied, and water splotches everywhere.
Elder Green is going to bend over and closely investigate the pile of blood and guts and everything. He's going to take
Okay.
2 fingers and taste it, and he goes, It's blood.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. And while you're doing that, Jack, while you see the dwarf, he's like, the treasure took him. It called to us. The gold beckoned, and we just went. Greed drove me. I don't know how Shark overcame his lust, but he pushed me to safety.
What treasure you talking about, man?
Gold!
Gold.
What did you roll?
A 10 on investigation.
You see on like the hand and leg that there's teeth marks, almost very clean cut, but there's still teeth marks. There was some kind of rubbing on his leg, like you could see where it kind of ripped, like almost like a tentacle.
Okay, so all right.
All right, I'm sorry, Chad. Continue.
Well, with you telling me that, I don't really need to do an investigation for it because I probably have seen things like this before as a monster hunter.
I expect both of you probably are familiar with something like this in a way.
I look up at Elder Green and I go, "This ain't good." And don't none of you go shouting out the word gold too loud before the captain doesn't know.
Sounds like a kraken to me.
Shh! Don't you speak that blasphemy. I start looking around the water and just like, really I want to see if maybe I can remember the smell of what happened to the Iron Swan and having like flashbacks of what happened that day. Trying to remember.
You can do whatever you want. Yeah.
So
go
I
ahead.
just
Give us a
think-
flashback to that day.
I think about this is the way it happened. There we were, floating on the water like this. Suddenly the wind was low. We weren't going like we were. And the Iron Swan, let me tell you, I designed it myself. She flowed real smooth over the top of the water. But suddenly it just wasn't. And it got quiet like this. Next thing I knew, those tentacles were coming up over the bow, ripping her to pieces. I don't like this. Don't like it at all. We better rouse the captain.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. My gods will provide us protection. I'm going to make it to the end of days.
That's what I'm afraid of. Your gods taking good care of us. Because Jacobo thinks your gods are the ones who destroyed his ship.
I'm gonna lean over the side of the ship and go, Kraken!
Oi now!
Go away!
Wait now, you're gonna get us all fucking killed. Get away from there.
He knows the deal now.
It was gold. It was a treasure chest. I saw it.
You know, mate.
I wanted it.
You need to eat some of this. Calm down. I give him like a piece of beef jerky.
You got any more of that Vegemite?
I do. Dip it right in my jar.
That Vegemite stuff is heavenly. I've been eating it by the spoonful.
Give him some beef jerky.
It killed. Shark saved me. Shark saved me.
Well, Shark is, we'll sing a song about him later, but we better go.
I don't want to be on this boat anymore.
We ain't got much no choice.
There's exits all around us. You just pick any rail and go straight over the side.
Don't go too insane, mate. Go below and get some rest. Captain,
What's all that noise going on? Oh
something strange, Captain. It's like before, when I lost the Iron Swan. Everything went quiet. Next thing I know, this one's going on about delusions of grandeur that he's seen with him and Shark.
Where's Shark?
He's all over the deck.
Good old Shark. He was a friend. Didn't even get a burial at sea.
Here's his sword, Captain.
Krakens eat men whole, don't they?
Don't know what happened to him. I was up in the crow's nest, fell asleep. Next thing I know, I heard a ruckus come down here. Looks like a fisherman's dock. Guts everywhere.
A Kraken would have taken this whole boat down. He wouldn't be picking people off one by one. We're losing too many crew. We won't be able to get back to shore when the wind picks up.
Aye.
And we're running out of rum.
Say it ain't so.
Yo, lads, get on the guns in case this creature comes back. Well, Elder Green, if ever these crew needs motivation, now's the time. If he's one of your gods, why can't you just tell him to leave us alone?
The dog's barking or something. Wonder what it is. Well, come here, boy. What is it?
The Kraken is not one of my gods. It is a lowly sea creature that has no bearing on what's really going on in the depths, if I'm being perfectly honest. We quite frankly have nothing to worry about. He'll just pick us off one by one, and then take down the whole ship, and I can swim very well, so I'm not worried.
Look, mate, I've been through this once before, and I don't want to do it again.
And you're fine now!
Yeah, because he came up with a fishing
Everything
boat and
is
picked me up.
fine. I reassure all of you, nothing is wrong. And as he's saying this, he's going to be kicking the few pieces of shark that's left over off of the side of the ship.
Into the water.
Yeah.
Jumping.
Yeah.
Alright.
He deserved better than that. He's a good boy.
Say a few words for him.
All right.
He was real good at, well, he had a unique smell. And he was stern with his words and a good sailor.
Tallest dwarf we ever knew.
Yeah, tall dwarf. I mean, wow. Yeah.
Almost the size of a man.
He was like 5'2".
Yeah.
Could have mistaken him for one of the old iron-born folk.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, now would have been time for a song. I mean, you know, a little
right.
goodbye song. I understand.
I could sing it again.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Well, I'm going to tell you this much. It takes 4 men to get this ship back to land. If we keep losing people, we're not going to get back. And we'll all be in the afterlife in the deep unknown. And that might sound good to you, but I got some more work to do before I can go.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to try and hunt down a monster.
That's what you do, right, Jacobo?
That's what I do.
Well, you're the man for the job.
All right. That makes me the quartermaster, I suppose.
There you go.
I'll investigate the ship for any damage that might have occurred. Inspect the wood.
Okay. So you're going to spend a few hours. It's dark, so it's hard, so it probably takes even longer.
Making sure they don't have any hull breaches or anything like that, or any leaks.
This guy's traumatized. He's just going to keep sitting here shaking. He doesn't want to be anywhere near the sides of the boat or anything. He's just terrified.
Well, I'm also going to go to the rest of our crew.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but you're checking the boat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you want to do anything, Elder Green?
Is he going to do an ability check to check the boat for damage?
Sure. Sounds great.
Then I will
That's
cast.
D&D. Let's do a check.
Then I will cast guidance on him. So add a D4 to it. And he's going to touch your forehead. It feels a bit clammy and a little sticky when he does so. And he goes, "May our gods guide your eyes."
Well, that's a natural 24.
There you go.
You notice in pockets where you guys, if you ever did find any blood from any of the missing dwarfs, right around there you see these like puncture marks, but not enough to sink the boat, like almost like singular claws, like a spider or something.
Scratched up the
like
wood.
a spider used it to crawl up the side. Well, I hope he comes up with a plan to catch that thing.
I'll come back up.
The lad down there says the treasure came to life. What's that mean?
Alright, what we know is our boys, they saw some sort of vision. They saw gold, and they were tempted by it.
Well,
and then
the
whatever
dwarf,
it was.
That's stereotypical that a dwarf would want gold.
I mean, what sailor doesn't?
I do.
I know, that's why I thought you'd get excited. Anyway,
Well, I've always wanted to fight a giant money machine.
I just inspected the side of the boat. Looks like something almost with, some monsters have little tendrils that they use to cling to things and crawl up walls. It's definitely scratched up the side of the boat.
I knew a guy like that.
Did you?
Yes.
The man?
No. You know, I'm not really sure.
But that's frightening. Member of your church?
No.
Good. Are you lads? You to report if you see anything strange, such as gold or anything like that, to me or the captain, or that, religious lot up there.
Let's do Scottish folks. We just want to get out of here. The dog wants off the boat too. Can't you get that deck wizard to make some wind and get us out of here? We're gonna all die.
I'm not a wizard. I'm empowered by the strength of my gods. And I can't make wind.
Oh, I'll bet you it's his gods.
A few of you have been breaking wind down in the barracks at night. Ha! Ha ha ha! I'm in charge of morale. It was a joke.
Oh, I bet you he's sacrificing us to his dog gods. He's feeding us to it. Showing us visions of money and treasure, knowing it would tempt us. We ain't making much money on this journey.
Now, lads, let's not start thinking dark thoughts like that just yet.
You would, you're his friend. His little buddy. One of his congregation. We see that green do-rag you're wearing.
Aye. That's just, an accessory. I don't really buy into all that.
Yeah. Well, how you gonna get us home?
First, we're going to have to figure out what this creature is that's stalking the boat. We're going to have to be ready for it. So if you see anything strange, like our boy Shark and Cuddy did, you're going to have to try and overcome it. Holler out. One of us will be there.
What do you mean? He just...
I think something crawled up the side of the boat, out of the ocean.
He wanted the gold, or they got in his head?
Some creatures use deception. Almost like bait to lure the prey in. And that's what happened here, I think.
It's a mirage?
It's kind of like one of those old fish that you ever go deep sea fishing and pull up one of those that's got a little light hanging in front of its eyes and the big long fangs. The little light comes on.
They're starting to shiver.
And it sucks it right into its mouth.
How big of a fish? Oh, I'm only 4'8".
Well, he just ate a 5'2" dwarf.
Oh, I told you, we're dwarfs and we don't belong on a boat in the water. But we needed the money.
I thought you lot were hill dwarves. You guys go sailing most of the time. Don't tell me you're from the mountains.
Well, what is your definition of a hill and a mountain? It's a very big hill. Look, we need the money. Ain't much going on in Saltmarsh, what with all that stuff going on. And now you're going to get us killed. You and your captain who's crazy and your religious freak.
Boy, now, my captain's not crazy. Don't you be talking ill about him.
He was talking to the dog and said the dog was talking back to him. He's crazy.
That's a good dog.
We didn't have a dog when we left the shore.
We found him.
What if the dog is the creature?
No.
What if it's the thing eating everybody?
Look at its face. It's so cute. How could it be this little fuzzy guy?
Well, what do you guys want to do? Want to stay up all night hoping that we'll catch a glimpse of this thing? We want to set a trap?
Aye, it's a good old-fashioned hunter's trick. We'll have to use someone as bait. And I'll sit in the distance and get ready to shoot it whenever it comes out. Just like the good old corn feeder back home.
I say we use the dog as bait.
That's not very nice. Sparkles didn't do anything to you. I was thinking you could be good bait.
I just made that dog the bowsman now. Better than half that crew.
Is it true the dog talks back to you, Captain?
Of course.
What's it say?
Listen, you can talk giant, you can talk merfolk, you can talk lizard talk. Why can't you talk dog talk? And my conversations are privy between me and him.
I've been learning some of that lizard language. Maybe I'll try it. Alright, I got a plan.
Alright.
Elder Green and the dog, they sit on the deck.
Oh, I don't want to sit with a dog. That's disgusting.
Fine, I'll take the dog. You sit on the back of the deck with the captain. And you all just have yourselves a little rowdy time. And I'll hide up in the crow's nest and keep my eyes open this time. And if anything comes out, me and old Cherry will give it the old 1-2, eh?
Sounds good to me. You gonna dangle me off of like a rope or something? Put me in a little boat behind the ship.
No, the idea is
Trail me behind.
that I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a rope so I can swing all over the boat and get to wherever it pops up.
Do the dwarfs know that they're going to be possible bait?
They're already kind of mad at us, so I didn't tell them that.
And dwarves are disgusting. I'll make far more enticing bait.
Oh no, this thing doesn't seem to mind so much. It's already eaten half of them.
Hey, Cuddy too.
Yeah.
I don't think she ran off.
No way.
I don't think she went crazy and just ditched her crew.
No way. She was too much of a bitch.
Well, yeah, she could be.
She wasn't very friendly at all. She didn't like talking to me at all.
She
All I
did
wanted
treat
to do
you
was
like
talk
shit
about
every
it.
once in a while.
All I wanted to do was talk about
Then she
cooking.
acted like she was your friend.
I know. She wouldn't.
I liked
She
her.
wasn't very good at cooking either. I think the meals have gotten much better since I've taken over.
I agree with him though.
I know. What was that crap she tried to feed us?
I mean, we do get twice as many rations
Right.
as a
It
crew.
didn't even taste fresh.
She said it was the vagina. Vegan. Vegan. That's what it was. Yeah, gross. No meat at all.
I've been getting fresh meat. Don't ask from where.
I assumed it was fish. No. What have you been feeding us? Listen, if you're feeding us something that's making people hallucinate, if you're feeding
Seagulls.
them what's flying around us,
Yeah, they're really easy to shoot.
Those are sea crows. They know there'll be flesh here to eat soon. Be feasting
Listen,
on all
mate.
their bodies.
I have not been eating seagull.
Sorry, I'm allergic to dogs.
Oh, as I pull out the chicken, the chicken meat candy.
The chicken to sea. Well, boys, it looks like we'll have to come up with a plan.
I thought that was a weird fish fin.
But I'm steering this boat, so I'll leave the planning to you guys, because I'm, sea master.
So you're at the helm.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm at the helm of this adventure.
Noble Borky steers. Sorry, I won't sing.
At least if you're going to sing one of the classic songs of our congregation. You know.
That dwarf runs down the deck.
I am now frightened.
I told you he's evil. What if we threw him overboard? We could get rid of him.
I love that one. It's about the ocean.
That's not any way to be talking, boys.
You're always sneaking up, aren't you?
Well, I'm good at getting around the boat quietly. I'm a halfling.
He's going to.
We're light-footed.
He's going to eventually turn on you. He's going to raise that kraken or that treasure chest, and it's going to come after you. He probably put that other kraken on your boat.
Now, boys. I didn't even know him back then. But that's for me to decipher and for you to find out later, I guess.
Look, there's three of us. There's only one of you.
Well, so far I've done pretty good for myself. Now listen.
Just join us. It'll be easier this way. The old man, he's crazy. And the other ones...
I told you, don't be saying that about the captain.
He smells of rum. He drinks too much. Ruins lots of ventures. Always talk about double clutching. What the hell does that even mean? What's double clutching?
Double clutching is when you hold one rum in the one hand and never mind. That's not important. The captain's a good guy. And I've been sailing with him for years. Well, talking about sailing at least, while we drank rum.
Elder Green, standing on this end of the ship with the captain, is going to say, I don't like it when all the short ones get together like that. What are they plotting?
How to get taller, I bet.
Yes. They are short.
I've seen...
They should be ashamed, honestly.
And that's when you hear Jacobo just finishing a joke and he says, and then the captain says, bring me my brown pants. Don't you get it? Bring me my brown pants. My brown pants. No? God damn. Dwarves are hard to make laugh.
Well, I've had enough of this. Come on, let's go take care of him. Jacobo, just stay out of the way if you know what's good for you.
Yeah, alright, alright. We're going to have a mutiny on our ends. I'm going to scurry up my little... I have like a network of ropes just so that I can like get around the ship like Spider-Man. I'm going to go up to the crow's nest. I wish I had my little flying thing.
Step out of the way, Captain. You sound a little too much like me.
Here's the rum, it's not gone.
What are you boys gonna do? He's already on the edge. Let's just push him off, and all our bad luck will go. He's cursed this vessel from that moment. He did a prayer on the deck, and the lightning from the sky hit. He's cursed us from the very start. I don't know about all that. He's been quite a good luck charm for me. Well, maybe I should be captain. Okay. You think you got the stomach for it?
Am I in like earshot of all this?
Sure, you're right there.
I was gonna say, like, can I hear what they're saying?
I just kept talking until I was waiting for you to say something. I'm like,
say, 'cause
blah,
I'm like-
blah, 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 blah.
They're like openly being like, we're gonna get him, like right behind me.
They're hoping
Okay.
they could turn the captain and Jacobo against you.
Then Elder Green is going to turn around and he's going to say, but there's two of you and only one of me. Why don't we even up the odds a little bit? And he's going to clap his hands together, and 3 illusionary duplicates of himself are going to appear in his space. So there's 4 Elder Greens. And he is going to use thaumaturgy to deepen up his voice. And he's going to say, we'll have 2 more burials at sea before the day is done.
Roll for intimidation with advantage.
Yes.
And, obviously the 2 duplicates simultaneously say the same thing.
Gilfin thinks he's just drunk and
Natural
seeing multiples.
20.
Finally a natural 20!
That's what we used to do, right?
Whoa!
And lightning strike.
Lightning strikes.
Storms brewing by.
These guys cower down. Don't hurt us! Don't hurt us! They're scared.
Now that there's 4 of us, we can do a very nice medley of some of the best congregation songs that I know. There's this one that's really great. It goes...
Jack, what's that? You sure you don't want me to sing that one about, distant shores again?
Anyway, the Elder Greens, all 4 of them, are going to lean over the back of the ship and just go, come on, sea monster, we're waiting! Oh, and he's gonna lean over the back of the ship and he's just going to say, "This is taking forever."
But what you don't know is at the other end of the boat, having heard your eldritch, is it kind of like eldritch energy or something like that when you use your powers?
Yeah, sure. Conjure power from the gods.
You hear a shrieking scream from this guy, and crawled up the side of the ship. You see, it's not huge, but you see this creature with claws and tentacles and treasure all about it, and it's got a beak.
I know what this is.
What the
It's a Morkoth.
fuck is deep?
It's a Morkoth.
That's a cool looking miniature.
Can Elder Green roll to see if he knows anything about this thing?
You got all your elder greens all turn their heads like ZZ Top.
Very excitedly turn their heads to the sound of some eldritch horror sounds, and then when he sees what it actually is, they all like suddenly look disappointed.
I think you should know what it is without even rolling.
Okay. It's a Morkoth.
Okay, and you can
They
tell
collect
us.
treasure.
Yes.
And typically they use illusion to fool their prey, but they travel the multiverse to collect objects of power or value. Typically, though, they have some kind of like base of operations, like an island or something, that travels between the multiverse. But sometimes they're solo on their own, like this one is now.
While you were saying that? You were saying that? Oh.
He says, "Oh, it's just a Morkoth."
The whole time you're saying that, like, that dwarf's swinging his spear at it, and he's being gobbled up by it. It's eating that dwarf alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacobo. It's not even a kraken.
He's getting Captain Flinted.
Yeah. And his sword magically attaches to the top of or his spear magically attaches to the top of the creature's cranium.
The dog starts barking at it.
Yeah.
That dog sounds like he can bark 2 different octaves.
I'd say roll for initiative.
Okay.
These guys, while you're rolling, the horror of 4, was it 3 or 4?
It's 4 of us total.
4 Elder Greens is now replaced with the horror of whatever this monstrosity is that is not of this world.
I'm up in the crow's nest. Up here.
What did you guys roll for initiative?
18.
Okay, so 18.
17.
5.
Okay, so
17.
So it's going to be you, the creature, him, me, and I'm just going to let all the dwarfs go afterwards.
Okie dokie.
But you saw that dwarf swinging at it, and it wasn't hurting that creature at all. It was making no effect on that creature.
It says epic combat music.
I'll take it. So you saw him use his tentacles to grapple the dwarf, and his claws pierced the dwarf, cutting him to pieces that he could swallow with his beak. Chad, start with a perception check.
Okay. It's 10.
Okay, good. You just made it. You see, what you recognize are some of the vials that Cuddy was creating in her, when you inspected her room. They're connected to the top of the creature.
Ooh. Very good.
Okay. You're first.
I'll pull up old Cherry 2000. And I'm gonna use one of my Drow bolts, which is a +1 bolt. I have 9 of them, and I'm gonna fire with Cherry. First, I want to cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus
Okay.
action. Actually, no, not Hunter's Mark, but I use my Monster Hunter feature. I use my ire.
What's that do?
It basically is like an extra hunter's mark.
Okay.
And that's a horrible roll. That's only 10 to hit.
That will not hit. It hits one of the shields connected to the back of the creature. What kind of attack was that?
It was my crossbow bolt.
So it was a
Yes,
piercing.
I'm up in the crow's nest or over
Piercing,
wherever it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Chunk. Nothing. Miss.
Having heard Elder Green's calling, the creature is going to cast Detect Thoughts on Elder Green. I need you to roll a wisdom save.
I'll have a little fun on that.
16.
You have failed. The creature wants to know your deepest, darkest thoughts.
He's an open book. There are no deep thoughts. So I suppose...
Let him see a vision of your dreams of
yes, I know. So
the one.
his deepest, darkest thoughts, his fears. Like, that's what he should discover?
That's what you want to
Elder
share?
Green fears that he is the same man he was before he was chosen by the gods, and he was never special at all. Because prior to being chosen by the gods, he was just an archaeologist. That's all he was. Searching some old ruins.
He sees you digging ruins up, feeling like you're nobody, you know? You wish you had a calling in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's what he sees.
Yes. It is now your turn.
Oh, okay. Is that all you have? Please, I'm used to my mind being probed by big tentacly monsters.
And he's got to have concentration to hold that on him, okay? So remind me what I got to do when it comes around.
All of the Elder Greens are going to run forward.
Yeah, he's got 4 Elder Greens, man. Give him some of those green dice.
Yeah.
They're running around there.
I don't need that. It's just when he rolls against me, he's going to have...
Oh, yes, you're right. Never mind.
disadvantage.
Oh,
I don't need it.
sorry.
There's not. They can't do anything.
Yes.
There's illusion.
Okay, yeah,
For like
right.
an up in armor. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm casting Hex on him.
Okay. Okay.
So it's going to deal an extra d6 of damage. Elder Green is going to say, I call on the power of the cosmic idiot. And he's going to fire off a Eldritch Blast. It has nothing besides an additional d6 if I hit. And I probably don't hit. Let's just say here. 13 to hit.
Do I do a save or anything?
Nope.
No,
It's
it
an Eldritch Blast.
does not hit.
No, because I just hexed him as a bonus action and I don't hit him after that. Damn it! I knew I shouldn't have called him the cosmic idiot.
Well, maybe this idiot will do it. Double clenching. He jumps off the bow. 5, 10, 15. Jumps 10, 20, 30. He's got as far as he could go. He doesn't have any kind of projectile weapon or anything. Get your asses down here, dwarfs, or you are all gonna die. And the dwarfs will do the same. But they take the stairs, because they're just not as cool. Alright, it's back to you. The dwarf down here is cowering in fear. The one in the bottom of the boat, he's just staying down there. He's like, fuck this.
That's fine.
You're up, Chad.
I use another bonus action to this time cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
And I will attack once more. That is a 19 plus modifiers to hit, which will be 27 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. So he's going to take 2d6.
It's a piercing shot.
It's a piercing shot.
No magic.
I've got Hunter's Mark on it, but I don't think that does any. It's a Drow Bolt. I don't know if the Drow Bolts were anything other.
He's immune to non-magical attacks.
Okay.
So whatever you roll won't hit him.
Okay. Well then, never mind.
Unless drow bolts have some kind of magic in them.
I don't know anything about them. He just said they were +1 bolts. Does Jacobo realize that that's not working?
You're like me. You got a good, perfect shot that would have gone straight through him, and it just has no effect.
The spell you cast on it not make them magical for the purpose of overcoming immunity?
No, Hunter's Mark doesn't do that. It just gives you an extra. I know.
Wow, this is all down to me, huh?
Yeah, I have no magical weapons.
But you remember seeing those vials. So you take another
The
shot.
explosive vials.
So you take another shot.
That's what I should have done.
Take another shot right now. Take another shot. Take another shot.
That's 18 plus 8, so that's 26 to hit.
That hits. And
All right.
so
I say, smile, you son of a bitch!
It ignites one of the vials, and that will be 3. What did I write here? I'm sorry. I want to say 3d6.
I even thought
3d6. 3d6.
Which was the damage I was going to roll anyway.
Okay.
I thought they were water-breathing potions. I was
I
going
don't
to
know why I
drink one of
didn't
those
think
when
of
we
doing
were
that
done.
anyway. That's
Thank
5,
gods.
8, 9, 10, 11. Do I add my modifier to it?
Yes, sure. Why not?
11 plus 4. 15 damage.
It's a magical attack.
15 damage.
You can also add your arrow damage because it imbues with the magic. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So it's right now we're at 15.
So add another 10 to it. That's 25 and 27 altogether.
All right. So like because you put the arrow through the
I don't know why
the explosive opened up a rupture and you're able to get a little bit deeper past its skeleton.
You even said that, and I immediately got trying to remember all my powers.
I know. It's fine. We haven't DD'd in a while.
Yeah.
But you get the idea that maybe Cuddy did die fighting this creature. That she knew she wasn't going to survive, so she was trying to set you guys up in a way.
You have a cat on the boat now, too?
I was trying to think of a monster sound.
That
She
she in her last thing to help the Saltmarsh crew, she maybe left a few treasures that it thought upon it.
Yeah.
To give you an opportunity to do damage so that it's not the most bullshit encounter you've ever been in.
Right.
So remember that from now on.
Okay.
It's the creature's turn. And he has taken damage, so now he's pissed.
Which I would have found something. I would have found some way. But,
I didn't need to find a way. My
You're magical.
gods have shown me the way.
you're magical.
And you're up at the crow's nest?
I am.
Okay.
I don't know how high that is. Maybe 20 feet.
Sure. He's got some range, though.
Yeah, I imagine so. I'm just kind of hanging over the edge. Maybe quarter cover.
Yeah, you can have quarter cover.
I was just saying. He's like in that crow's nest. Phew.
Oh, he's got to roll concentration. What do I got to do? So I got 10?
Yeah.
10 or... and
It's 10.
it's 10 or... It's something about the...
It's 10.
He's still in Elder Green's
10
head.
or less than the damage taken or something like that. I don't know.
He's going to cast Witch Bolt at you, Chad.
Which bolt?
Witch Bolt.
Which one?
Yep. So,
I don't think I should decide which bolt. You're the DM.
27 to hit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Does a 27 hit you?
Does a 27 hit?
So you cast spell.
You're gonna take 1d12 for 7 points lightning damage, but he's connected to you in the crow's nest. So the whole crow's nest.
12 points?
Yes. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. 7 plus 9. So
Okay, so 7 plus 9 is 16.
yeah, 16. 16 points damage. Wait, does Witch Bolt add extra to it? Or does it just us? Yeah, it's 7 then, I'm sorry, just 7. But the crow's nest is not safe for you.
Okay.
It is your turn.
Okay. Elder Green's going to approach it much closer this time, so easier job aiming. And he's
And
going
he sees
to...
the dark horrors in your head.
I call on the power of Hasta, the unspeakable. And he's going to fire away at it. And maybe Hasta should have stayed unspoken, because that is not high enough to hit it. Yeah. Eldritch Blast just goes straight by it.
Oh no.
He doesn't think you want to hurt him.
Oh.
He sees in your head that maybe you want to join him. So Gilfin and them are prepared to attack Jacobo with their regular weapons and spears. Do you want to say anything?
You're not gonna do anything to it. You're just gonna get ate by the creature.
Oh, he kind of.
Leave him to me.
So they're gonna kind of
After I missed 2 shots.
stopping their steps, you know,
Go
like
for the glass bottles.
Gilfin has no magic items.
Captain, you're gonna have to throw the booze at it.
And we'll go back to you, Jacobo. No! You're up there, electricity's shooting all over you.
Meh. All right, I'm gonna grab my rope. Swing down.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. I guess that right there. I'm going to shoot at the bottles on the thing sticking to it. Cuddy's bottles. That first one's only 5 plus 8. That's what? 13. That's not gonna hit.
No.
Okay, second bolt. Natural 20 on that one.
Oh.
All right.
What are you rolling? What are you playing for natural 20?
Oh,
No, it isn't it?
Yay! There you go. So I do my regular damage.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, double your regular damage and then, 3 d6s.
8, 9. 9 plus 10, 22. And then 3 extra d6 of the explosion damage.
Yes.
22 plus 8 is 36. 36 damage.
His con save. It loses connection with you.
Oh, what's the problem? Scared?
On his turn, he's going to cast Dimension Door and pop up back here.
He's trying to run away.
These guys, what do you want us to do?
Go down to Cuddy's cabin and get the bottles.
Okay.
And is it my turn?
Yeah, Gilfin heads down. Yeah, you're before Gilfin. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Can I get...
Sure.
Okay. Then I call on the power of the Dweller in the Depths. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Thank fucking Christ.
Please, miss.
And I'm only gonna deal Oh, well, 14 damage.
Okay.
Ow.
Welcome to level 4, right?
Yeah.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
And I haven't got the spell slots. I haven't got them. They're gone. I used them all.
Oh yeah, you got.
And he's not trying to hit me, so they're like being duplicates.
Yeah, they
doesn't
push
do
past
anything.
you to get to the go downstairs. Back to you, Guilford. I mean, Jacobo.
I can't see him, can I?
We're playing fast and loose. Maybe you're up the stairs for all I care. He's big.
Just wanna
He's,
get to
he's
right
a
there.
tallish creature.
Going for the shot again. That's a miss.
Okay.
12. Second shot. 15 plus 8, so that's 23. 23 to hit.
That hits.
Will that hit the explosive bottle, or is he out of those?
There's one more. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the third hit
Yeah.
with that.
I
Okay.
think I said there's 3. Yeah.
Here's regular damage, and that is only 2, 4, 8, plus the 3d6. 8 plus 4 is 12, 24 total.
And then the creature. Oh, I should have been fucking casting shield. Whoopsie.
Shield.
Yes, I should have. Yes.
Well, hindsight 2020.
2020. Well, I'll cast chain lightning at level 6 then.
No!
Okay.
And that's gonna get all of us.
Natural 20.
Oh boy.
Actually, everyone passes that. So 8, 9, 10, 16, 25. So Gilfin will take 25 points of chain lightning damage, and I'm gonna kill the 2 dwarfs.
Well, that means we're fucked. We're right fucked now, aren't we? There's only 3 of us.
There's a dog!
If he hadn't taken, I would have done the full. Actually, it was 5. It's 10. It was 10
yeah.
d8s. So that was 29.
That's 4.
30, 31. So 31, and he has 40 hit points. So he just took almost all of his shit. It's now your turn, Trenton.
Why don't you pick on me, you cheap facsimile of the divine form? I'm going to roll to hit it. And I'm going to fail again. Because I only got a 10.
10 does not do it.
My shots are just missing all day long today.
We're
And that's
rusty.
it.
Yeah.
We're rusty.
I know this thing is old bullet hit points.
But he did roll a natural 20. So he got a good chunky.
Trying to see if there's anything in my book that says I'm not an asshole.
I know. I have a whole page of asshole here. I was wondering which kind of asshole I should be.
I got something I can do. I use my Monster Slayer's Divine Insight, and it will tell me any vulnerabilities, immunities, or resistances the creature may have. Any vulnerabilities it might have.
You've seen that you've been able to blast open weaknesses in its it's an aberration. It's a chaotic creature from another plane. But
Right.
you've been able to open up some of its areas that now, with that explosives, thanks to Cuddy and her guidance, who got us all the way to session 14. Now you see a way to get in there with Cherry 2000.
Okay, very good. And I holler out to my good friend Elder Green. Looks like we brought its defenses down. Maybe the captain and the other... Oh, never mind. They're dead. Verily. It's just you and me, boy. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
That's an action to do that.
Okay.
To do that.
It's an action for me to learn that, yes.
It's going to throw acid spray on both of y'all, so give me a dex save.
A dex save?
Yes.
Sure.
Hooray.
Target 2.
I'm good at dexterity. God damn it. 11.
You failed.
11.
Okay, you failed.
But
11. 11.
But.
Yes.
It hit one of my duplicates.
Oh, yes. There you go. Wonderful. Well, you're going to take 12 points acid damage.
Okay.
And since that was a cantrip, it can still cast a spell.
So, the acid hits my duplicate, and it melts away into just a puddle of nothing on the ground. And the 3 remaining Elder Greens go.
At that point, you hear this shattering sound, and it's going to cast Shatter using a spell slot. And I need a con save.
Yeah. It's not targeting.
From everybody, 60-foot area.
$16.
Okay, you failed. You sound like...
I'm not going to pass.
Well, you guys might get lucky.
14.
I rolled a 3, a 2, and a 1. So 3, 4, 5, 6 thunder damage. It sounded way better on paper.
The deafening sound rings through the air,
Yes.
and Elder Green and all of his duplicates simultaneously grasp their heads, and blood trickles out of his ears.
Jacobo gets a nosebleed.
And he's like, "Is that it?"
Jacobo yells, or maybe that's Gilfin getting up. Alright, well, it's your turn, Elder Green.
Elder Green is going to once again cast Eldritch Blast, because what else can he do? Please be 9. That's a 6. That's a 6. And it's not going to do anything. Because it's a 12 to hit.
It's more than that.
No, I mean, I rolled a 12 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's more than that.
So no. So that's it. He just shoots another Eldritch Blast that goes past him. Point blank range.
This time Gilfin's up, and he said, "Did I hear he's got
up
damage
with my gods
resistances
today?"
now?" Maybe it's not in your heart to fight a creature like this, you know? Maybe
Captain, we need help.
Maybe this kind of creature is reminiscent of some of the old ones.
It burned off me sideburns.
Well, it'd be your turn, Gilfin. I mean, Jacobo.
One of them's a 19 to hit, the other one's a miss.
That hits.
I'm fucking missing left and right tonight. Oh, I would have had to roll for a concentration. Yep, just me.
Okay.
Okay, that's going to be 8, 9, 10, 15.
Okay. All right. Well, the creature is going to use this multi-attack.
Yay.
And I'm going to move.
Oh, okay.
back
Well, it's going to make its multi-attack
some.
against Elder Green.
I jumped
then.
down there with my rope.
It can make 3 attacks, 2 with its bite and 1 with its tentacles, or 3 with its bite. First, it's going to reach out to you with its tentacles.
Okay.
13.
Hold on. No.
Okay. Second attack with its. Well, it can only do 1 with its tentacles, so then the other 2 got to be bites.
Okay. So 2 more times?
Yep. So let's see here. Ooh,
Let me see here.
17.
Okay.
24 to hit, so that one's probably going to hit.
Of course, look at how I roll now.
Yeah.
When it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it was a 20 and a 14. So anyway,
So the first one was 24, the second one was 26.
okay, so the first one is going to hit, and he'll destroy a duplicate. And the second one, yeah, is going to hit, and he'll destroy a duplicate.
Okay,
I'm
so
allowed
now
dupes.
you're just standing there by yourself. It's your turn.
Yeah, just me. Please.
Tank, don't you?
I call on the power of Cthulhu himself. And probably fail. Let's see. 14 to hit.
It does not hit.
No. Yeah, okay. Even Cthulhu has abandoned me.
It is Cthulhu.
Yeah, it is. I'm starting to think my gods don't want this thing dead.
Maybe it's one of your gods. I see it in my dreams all the time.
You're up, Jacobo.
Once again, I'm missing a hit. That's 13 to hit and above 20 to hit.
So he's going. What do you do above 20?
It's 8 plus 6. That's 24.
All right, that will hit. He's going to cast shield, but
Okay.
That's what that looks like.
15.
how's this look?
Ah! This thing's up there struggling. Obviously, there's like there's all kinds of magic shooting out of his hands, Elder Green's hands, trying to get it, and its mouth opens wide and starts to come down on top of Elder Green's head, and I'm like, no! And I shot my crossbow bolts, and they go right down its throat and come up the back of its head. And it slumps over in a pile of slime and treasure.
And it goes off the side of the boat. It slides off kind of like octopus, but it leaves some treasure on the ground.
Okay.
But the rest of whatever treasure else there was goes to the great deep.
Right.
An offering to the old ones. Over the side of the ship.
God, I wanted you to get that last hit with
Me?
Elder Green. Yes, I was
I
like,
know.
man,
I really wanted him to as
yeah,
well.
I was like,
I was
he's got 14. Like it was set up when he killed you two duplicates. But you know what? That's D&D. We don't make up the story. We just let it play out.
Sorry.
No,
I don't know.
I would have liked you to get that. I don't
It was
like
fun.
the last kill with Captain Jack.
It was good. He's a monster slayer.
Yeah.
This is good for his holy shit. I've seen some things, but I ain't never seen nothing like that.
We did it. We saved the ship. Holy shit, I thought you died.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to take a ring of mind shielding.
Yes, you find a ring on the ground, and you think you once saw that on Cuddy's finger.
Oh.
Maybe she had it at one time.
I see an orb in the moosh, and I pick it up, and it is the orb of directing. It's a little cylindrical ball that can help me always figure out the direction of north.
And there's also some like little diamonds and gold trinkets and other non-magical items. Let's say about $3,000 or 3,000 gold worth of treasure, just gems and stuff all over
That the
the
captain
deck.
picks up.
It kind of spills all over the deck. I need that treasure, but I mean I'll split it with the crew. But you know how it is now. Less pockets to fill.
Yeah.
Well, boy, looks like you survived the battle. It takes 4 men to get this ship back to the harbor, and just then, like a wind starts to pick up. Oh, looks like she's ready to move.
And I will immediately, I'll say, 4 people, not with me around, and I start like pulling ropes and tying things together and like trying to make the ship to where we can like basically rig it to where it will just go by itself on autopilot.
Jacobo, I used to run a ship like this all by myself. Even had enough time to take a nap, cook dinner, and go fishing.
I was usually with him.
Well, I think we honored Cuddy and Shark and all those dwarfs that we never really got to know their names because then they'd become people to us.
Well, we still got a boat. We don't have to pay the crew. Well, except for that one right over there.
I don't know. He didn't earn his keep. But, yeah, I don't want to be greedy. I just need enough gold for me family.
Well, onwards back home to Saltmarsh.
Hey, you know what I think? I'm ready for that song, Jacobo.
You want me to sing it again?
Yeah, I think now's the time.
All right. And I get my... Hooray! My mother told me someday I would buy a galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand upon the prow. Noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven. Humany foemen, humany